Virgo, your journey begins and this new cycle starts as soon as those four planets come into play. So between March 20th and April 20th, you have got something amazing coming in. And this is after a lot of challenges and struggles. And the guides are going to guide you right into this new experience. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Virgo right now in this reading. So, I'm being guided to say, and by the way, this is the third video that I'm doing for Virgo, and all of the cards that came out were super negative. It was like you have been through everything. You've been through heartbreak, you've been through uh, divorces and separations and fall and all of these different things, feeling like you just were free falling for some of you. But it's like the fall is now turning into the rise of Virgo. And I love that for you because it's way overdue. So you guys have really overcome a lot. You've rested, you've meditated, you've learned how to get your mind clear so that you can see what's the truth in front of you. And I know some of you are not there yet, but you will be. So use this cycle. And what I'm talking about is we have the new moon, the full moon, the new moon, the solar eclipse, and then Mercury in retrograde, all in a 30-day period of time. This is a really big deal. All of them are coming in together, and it is going to shift and turn and just like this. But here it is, the rise of Virgo into something absolutely wonderful. Now, the main card that I pulled out for you is the Ace of Swords. This isn't just a new beginning. This isn't just a new chapter of your life, Virgo. This is real. This is what you want based on the real you. And again, it took a lot for you to pull that out of you and figure out, who am I? Almost like some of you lost your identity through all of life experiences, whatever that is for you. But your guides are going to help you come through this really, really sparkling and shining. So it's about time. Now, we're going to look at your career and your projects. Then we're going to look at family and friends and romance. And I'll give you a message, a guided message at the end of the reading. Your first card that came out when it comes to career is the World card. And this is starting a new chapter. And some of you have gone through learning education, getting certifications, getting your degrees, finalizing all of the things that you needed to do to make a career change. And you're getting ready to do that. Now, Mercury is in retrograde, so we have to be a little careful about that. And it starts during this period of time, more toward the latter, but I feel this is for those of you who are getting ready right now, the end of March, swinging right at that full moon into the new moon phase is going to be really beautiful. So just watch your step as you go forward, because you had blockages that were preventing you from moving forward. They were preventing you from getting exactly what you want, feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling satisfied. And there's a sense of satisfying energy that is coming through for you guys, and it's going to be very, very powerful. So over this time frame, it is important that if you are changing career, if you are trying to find a new job, that you stay centered and grounded. All right, you do have the beautiful Chariot. This is moving, and some of you are going to get a job that is not just a job. It is going to be a career. It is going to be a life change. It's a lifestyle change, because you'll be relocating to a new place. And I do see beautiful places. I see palm trees. I see ocean. I hear the Mediterranean. So some of you are going to move out that way. If you are one of those people, leave us a comment and let us know if that's you. This is a job offer. And if you don't have it yet and you get it, come back and post that comment on there, because this message is very clear and distinct. But it isn't just for one or two, it's for all of you, where you're moving forward into something that's going to be very, very satisfying for you. And I love this energy that's coming through, because there's a part of you that just feels so connected. And even though there's no wands in those three cards that I just showed you, there's a sense of passion. Because remember, our life and soul purpose can be different. Our soul purpose is the passion. So people who say that you should never do what you love, you shouldn't do it, I disagree. Why? Because it's your passion that moves you forward. It's the way that you use it. It's what you do with it, and learning the behind the scenes. So if you are not a business runner or owner and you don't know how to run a business, then it's finding somebody who can help you on that end so you can continue to do what you love to do. That's what makes the difference. But when you're struggling with everything, it's like I don't like taxes. Okay, I don't like to do taxes. And I know how. I did them for a long time, but I just don't want to do them. I'm an Aquarius, so I love numbers supposedly, but I don't like numbers. But numbers are part of everyday life. Now, for some of you, this is a project that you've been working on. This could be opening up a golf course, doing a humanitarian project. I am seeing pets, okay? Pets, a lot of pets. Some of you may be thinking of buying real estate, relocating from one place to another, and getting a larger piece of property and helping out stray animals, opening up. I'm hearing an animal farm. I don't think that's actually a farm, although it could be, but this is what you want to do. You want to open up like, uh, I want to call it a humane society, but it's really not. It's like a humanitarian animal shelter. You see what I mean? There's a difference in the wording, but it's beautiful what I'm seeing, and it's very open and happy. Very, very exciting. So let us know if you're one of those people. Now, you got the Three of Swords energy behind you. Okay, broken heart, dealing with a lot of things that really broke you. And I feel for some of you, this was a family member that did that to you. It could have been a friend, but I'm seeing that you were very, very close to this individual. And there was something hiding in the background. Now, this could have been somebody talking in your ear, which did come out in the other two videos that I tried to record and could not get uploaded for you. And so we're doing this again. But for some of you, it was the person standing right next to you. And there's this sense of senselessness. I hope that makes sense. It's like it didn't make sense. It left you bewildered. It may have left you feeling like you got no closure. No answers were given. They were spontaneous in the way that they handled this. And there's something about this particular individual that it really is striking for you. You had to walk away, you see? You had to walk away. No matter how much you love that person, no matter how much you invested your love and your affection and nurturing and every other asset of our resources, this person just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. And I think it broke your heart, okay, whoever this was. But Virgo, you are walking toward the ninth cup. And that's what I mean. This energy is, it's going to be rough and tough. And I am going to do a separate video for all zodiac signs. I hope you guys watch it. Those don't usually go through very well. But when I put all zodiac signs, it's for everybody. And I usually try to break it down. But this is powerful for you to do that. It took a lot of courage, a lot of strength. It took a lot of willpower and determination to walk away from this person because you had so much love for them. And that Eight of Cups, they may have been drinking, there may have been an addiction, it may have been an addictive kind of relationship. All right. And I feel the other person just had this really, well, I see two, okay? I see one person who had really negative energy, and I see somebody kind of shadowed out, all right? That shadow just means that they're standing behind that first person with negative energy. The one that's kind of shadowed out is more shy, more reserved. So I feel somebody was talking about that person, and may even be the person behind them that you had to walk away from because of confusion, because of I'm hearing the word hysteria. And for some of you, it's because you had to focus in order to move forward. This card is an awesome card in the tarot. There are three cups, and they are standing upright in this tarot. That means that the cups are full. That means there is love there. That love is real. But yet we have to look up. We have to look to the divine. We have to pull in whatever we're trying to create, whatever we're trying to manifest. We have to pull away from the people we love in order to move forward. And that's what I feel has been happening for Virgo. And it's going to result in a really amazing thing for you to do. This person may have been focused on other things for some of you, focused on um, all of their energy, again, that nasty person, negative energy always seems to stand out compared to positive energy. The truth is, positive energy is more powerful than negative, but the deception around the negative energy is what I'm talking about. Yeah, the star card. Okay, it could have been an Aquarius individual, but this star card is saying you went to get your wish. You were focused on walking away from them because you needed self preservation, because you needed to create a life that you loved, one that you felt whole and you felt safe in yourself. You trusting in your own self and trusting in the divine, in the universal energies to help you create and bring in what you actually like. And this is what I mean. This is like really powerful. If you didn't see what I'm talking about, Virgo, you're getting ready to see that over the next 30 days. Now, this time frame is big. This is probably one of the biggest shifts we've ever had in such a long time, if not your entire lifetime. But this shift holds enough power and strength if you are in the right frame of mind. You got to think it, you got to see it, you got to create it. Okay, and it goes on about manifesting. If you'd like to find out about manifesting, I'm offering a course that's coming up. You can check that out on my website. But this is like moving into an area that gives you back the confidence that you may have lost. Okay, it may be you in the background that I see back there being kind of shy and withdrawn. And that's not really a Virgo thing, or at least not any of the Virgos I know. They're pretty outgoing people and usually smiling and laughing and having fun. But you're a highly intuitive person, and this star card is like balancing out your emotions, balancing out your air, earth, fire, and water. So this is a really beautiful circle of completion that you're going through to start this brand new chapter. And it's all about you, how you want to raise your kids, where you want to live, what you want to do, what you want to cook, what you want to buy, who you want to be. And most of you, it's going to be the authentic you because you've already found yourself and you are not about to let that go. Now, keep in mind, this may be a romance that we're talking about, but I'll pull those cards in just a second. But with this energy of family and friends, some of you are literally walking toward new people that are going to make you feel great. There is a small amount of you that will touch base with this person. I love this card for you. You will touch base with this person, okay? And this person is going to be able to, not the negative one, the one standing in the shadow. That person is going to be able to tell you what actually happened, because I feel the negative energy was so dominating, they just overwhelmed you until you just said, I'm out of here. Now you got the Ace of Cups, all right? You're creating a soul family. This is going to be about your heart, your soul. You're going to put every bit of love into this new relationships. And I'm talking about family, friends, creating a soul family. It doesn't have to be your original family, but this is moving in a new direction. If you've been feeling lonely, Virgo, this is that moment to put yourself out there, to go to organizations, go to classes like what I'm putting up at that time. Do the things to meet other people. I've had lots of people meet each other. I've had lots of people meet each other and fall in love, and then they go off and they start their own life. Now here's the magic of why I like this card. You have the Ace of Swords and you have the Ace of Cups. Logic and heart. Masculine energy, feminine energy, and that's what I mean. You are going to be in the center, pulling both in the right way to create not only a new career like we already spoke about, or job or project. This is creating an environment, a family, a unit that makes you know you are supported, you are loved, and you can count on them. They've got your back, baby. They've got your back. And it may have been a really long time since you felt that way. Now, if you're hiding still, or if you're in that phase of the hermit mode, is what we call it, right? In that phase of being isolated, take a step forward. Take one step out during this time frame and invest in a class. Invest in something that is going to help you create and move forward past all of this stuff that you've been experiencing. Now, looking at romantic love, and again, I'll give you the final message after I'm done with this, but when we're talking about romance, this could be that person that we're talking about, and that negative person could be the partner that you were walking away from. Like, I am so done with this person. I don't want to hear what they have to say anymore. They may have been super hard to be around, and I personally have not met one negative person that was easy to be around. We tolerate, but we don't necessarily find it easy. So whoever this individual is that you've been attached to, whether you were married to them or in some kind of relationship with them romantically, there is a turnaround coming in that department as well. So I got some new cards here. Let's see what they have to say. You have the Eight of Wands, and this is beautiful energy. This is back and forth communication. This is the arrows of love. Now, it came out sideways, so I feel the conversation between you and your partner may be good and then turn a little sour, back and forth, a little back and forth energy. But there is a win-win situation going to happen if you open up and you speak to them. Remember, the swords in the tarot is about communication, speaking the truth, and communicating. Now, yesterday when I did your reading, I could barely talk. There were 2 readings back to back or 3 actually back to back. The last ones that I did, that I couldn't get my throat cleared. Now, that wasn't coming from me. I was good. Maybe a little frustrated afterwards, but definitely good through the reading. There is something that needs to be shared with your partner. You need to tell them what you want, who you are, I don't like beans. I don't like this, and I don't want to eat them. Okay. But you do have the 7 of Swords. And that's what I mean. I feel this person that you've been attached to, you may have already walked away from them, all right? Whoever this romantic partner is that held such a lot of power, and it's on an unconscious level for a lot of you. It's not like it's in your head. You aren't thinking about them all the time, but all of a sudden you do something and then it's like, you get a little, or something that they said is going to really bother you. And I feel the truth is getting ready to come out for a lot of you in this relationship. But there is a turning point that I see coming into this situation. And that turning point is, oh good, you got the 2 of Pentacles. And that's the back and forth energy that I'm talking about with the communication. Good, bad, negative, positive, back and forth, back and forth. I want you, I don't. Some of you may have been doing this for quite some time. I'm going to leave. I'm going to stay. I'm going to leave. Now here, I'm going to start doing this for you guys, but I have clients, I deal with people all over the world. And when it comes to romance, there's a lot of people out there that will threaten to leave, and then they leave, and then they want to know when the person's going to come and get them. Are they coming to get me? And all of these different things. So it's like a game that gets played. And love is not a game. It's not a game. It's either you love or you don't. If you don't feel the love, then you go, but you don't expect them to come and get you. I don't feel that you're doing this. I feel your partner may have done this to you, whoever this individual was. And again, that's part of the deception. That's part of that piece of the puzzle that I'm talking about, where you have a choice right now. You have a choice between whether you want to stay with that person or whether you want to start something new, because love is definitely on the horizon for you. This Ace of Cups is the overall energy right underneath the Ace of Swords. So this is a new segment in your life where you have to make a choice in which path you want to walk on. And I know you may have heard me say this in the past a few times, but this time is amazing, and it is absolutely incredible for those of you who are determined and focused on the decision that you make. Whatever decision you make is fine with you. It doesn't matter. It matters that you agree, your mind and your heart agree with what you've chosen to do. And that's what I believe, that the guides are going to help you to see everything so you can make this decision. And what I'm seeing is beautiful. All right. This is one heck of a situation with these 4 energies that are happening in this 30-day period of time. And it is going to be powerful. So let's set aside the pains that you went through. If you've already worked on healing them, let that final release go through. Subscribe to my free newsletter, and I've got something coming out in the next few days. It'll be a newsletter, email, or blog. It'll be in writing where we're going to talk about exactly what to do. So Virgo, I thank you so much for watching. Please thumbs up this video. Much love.